What is up, guys? So I wanted to talk about something that a lot of you struggle with and ask me all the time, and that is body image and how am I dealing with having bad body image days. So full on disclosure, I struggle with body image just like you guys. I struggle with it sometimes multiple times a week. Sometimes I don't struggle with it for a little bit of time, but each and every day is different, and some days you're going to have worse body image days versus the days where you have good body image days. And just know it's normal to have those fluctuations, and not only females go through this, but also males as well. And one practice that I've been putting in place on how I handle my body image is just being really mindful. I think too often we just look at the surface level of things instead of diving in deep and internally on like what truly is going on with ourselves. And I've been wanting to do that more as I am trying to figure myself out more, if that makes sense. I've really just been diving in deep and like trying to tie my emotions to truly understand why it is I'm going through what I'm going through, and make that connection there for myself. And hopefully this is helpful for you. So this is a tool called HALT. It's used a lot in therapy, and HALT stands for hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. And you guys might be sitting and thinking, that's interesting. I think I feel those emotions a lot, which yes, we do. A lot of us go through these emotions on the daily. They're pretty normal emotions to be feeling. And each person is going to have their own trigger of like which one resonates with them more and affects them more with their body image, which yes, emotions are tied to your body image too. Have you ever like had, for example, like the best day of your life, like your wedding or prom or some like really awesome day? Have you ever had a day like that where you're like, oh, I don't look good? Whatever. Like usually it's not that day. Usually it's the day where you feel like you are running with your like a chicken with its head cut off. You're really stressed, you're really overwhelmed, and then you come home from work and then you find yourself face first in a box of cereal or a gallon of ice cream. It's usually that day, or the day where you are maybe trying so hard on this diet that's way too restrictive for you, and you know that, and you know that you're over exercising, and then you look in the mirror and you're like, damn, like why aren't I at my goal yet? Like what's going on? Like I'm trying so hard. That could be hunger, okay? Finding your own triggers are going to be different. Okay, and for me, I use HALT on the daily if I'm having a bad body image day, and I use it in multiple avenues of my life, not just related to body image, but when I'm getting overwhelmed and with my anxiety as well. So HALT to me like is a great tool, and HALT I'm going to kind of apply it in a couple areas of my life, each one, and you guys can see that. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Hungry. This is going to be me making sure that I'm eating every 3 to 4 hours, because once I get to around hour 5 or 6, I start to get hungry and anxious and overwhelmed, and that's not a good place to be, which that can also manifest in me hyper analyzing myself in the mirror and being really critical of myself. So I need to make sure that I'm being fed throughout the day and not going prolonged periods of time without food, because that is going to result in a trigger for me. Okay, angry. Yeah, I get angry sometimes. I'm human. Maybe it's something as little as traffic, because I really hate traffic, but getting angry I find can just resonate into me being more pessimistic and negative. It could also be I get in a fight with maybe a loved one or my boyfriend, and then I'm looking at myself in the mirror, again being hypercritical and picking out all the things I don't like. That would be anger for me. Lonely. Feeling lonely is never a good feeling, and living alone and moving into a state that I don't really have any family or really that many friends. Loneliness is something that I can feel quite often, and a lot of people who put themselves out there on social media tend to feel loneliness as well, and I think that's a lot of what influencers struggle with, is they feel lonely, and that's why they have so much bad body image. But loneliness, again, like you don't necessarily need people, but you need a connection. And I do have my dog Hope. I do have an amazing boyfriend who I know loves me, and that can help me with the loneliness. But if you're feeling lonely, I recommend you phone a friend. Like, phoning a friend really helps me for whenever I feel lonely. And feeling lonely used to be one of my biggest triggers when I struggled with binge eating. And now I'm really mindful of that, and I just try to surround myself in good conversation. And sometimes even producing content stops me from feeling lonely. So phoning a friend, even though they physically can't be here with me, mentally they are, which can definitely help. The other thing is tired. So a lot of times when you are tired, you tend to have more cravings, and being more tired will increase the hormone ghrelin, which that's your hunger hormone. So it's natural for you to have more cravings and want to eat more when you are fatigued. But again, sometimes we are hypercritical of ourselves, and we're yelling at ourselves in the mirror thinking like, why are you so tired? Like, you should just go and do the work and do all the things. And in reality, you just need rest. And whenever I'm feeling tired, sometimes I will try to shut off a little bit early. If I have a couple more things on my to-do list, I will push them off till the next day. And I understand that right now I'm not going to be able to function at my best, so I'm not going to be effective with my time and efficient, so I might as well just push it for the next day or allocate my energy into doing some sort of self-care and recharging. And self-care doesn't necessarily mean like getting your nails done and makeup and hair and all that. Like, self-care could literally again be going for a walk, or phoning a friend, or playing with your dog, or turning off your phone early. Like, self-care looks different for everyone, and it doesn't necessarily have to be beauty related. So again, find your version of self-care, and that can help you in that moment of feeling tired and to help you feel recharged. But those are my main tips in regards to body image, and just like having more perspective on some of the emotions that we go through on a day-to-day basis. And hopefully that was helpful for you guys. I also wanted to include a fun little Trader Joe's haul in this video, because they do have some fun seasonal things. So you guys will see that in the next clip here. And if you guys enjoyed this, Hope, don't chew my wire. If you guys are enjoying my YouTube, make sure you are giving the video a like and subscribe so I can produce more content for you guys. Hope is chewing my wires, so I will see you guys later. What's up, guys? So I just got back from Trader Joe's and Vitamin Shop, and I figured I'd show you guys a little bit of what I picked up. It's more fun around the seasons, like when a new season is starting, and since fall is here, Trader Joe's always gets some seasonal products in. But the Trader Joe's around me is roughly 40 minutes away. I've always loved Trader Joe's, but it's kind of a hike to get to. But I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So Vitamin Shop, I only picked up one thing, and that is my Walden Farms pancake syrup. This is the go-to for my pancakes, waffles. I also put them on rice cakes sometimes, or I use them in yogurts. It's kind of nice. It has like a nice sweet flavor, and it doesn't taste too chemically. I know some Walden Farms taste like really nasty. We have 2 bags from Trader Joe's. So we're going to jump right into it. We have a coconut beverage. This is basically coconut milk. I want to start using this in my coffee. I've always loved the taste of coconut milk in my coffee, but I've never wanted to buy like a big container of that, because that would take forever for me to get through. So coconut milk, unsweetened. We picked up some sunflower seed spread. Basically, the ingredient is roasted sunflower seeds. What, Hope? Come here. Do you want it? Oh, do you want it? I think you ran out of water. That's what you want. You want some water? Say hello. I'm getting so big now, aren't I? Okay, so we have the sunflower seed spread here. I'm going to open this up and give this a smell, because a lot of people have been trying this spread out and said that it's really good. It looks very oily. Yeah, it's super oily on the top. Reminds me of my softball days, which, fun fact, I used to be a softball player. Whoa, threw that off. It smells really good. Just smells like sunflower seeds, so I'm gonna put that aside. Hopi, you need to go down, baby girl. Sorry. Mommy needs 2 hands to close a jar. So I've never ate either of these before, but I've been wanting to try it since they are in season, and that is squash. So we have kombucha squash, like, can I even talk? Kombucha, I can't even say it. There it is. We got her. She looks good. And then we got an acorn squash. This one's easy because it literally looks like an acorn. So I don't know what to do with these yet. I do have a grill. Maybe I'll grill them or air fry them. Let me know what you guys like to do for your squashes, and we'll make it work. Last thing I got from Trader Joe's is nutritional yeast. Actually, not the last thing. This is the first bag. Nutritional yeast from Trader Joe's is the most affordable. So got it in the bag. Usually this at like Walmart is like $6, $7. Trader Joe's is like $4. Pro tip there. Okay, moving on to the cooler things. By cooler, I literally mean temperature, not that they're like cool. Okay, these look bomb, and I've been craving some shrimp tacos, but I figured these little shrimp burgers, it would be great for me to like grill them up and like decide if I want to eat it like a burger or eat it like a taco. For one burger, it's 4 fat, 1 carb, and 13 grams of protein. The reason why there's a little bit of fat in here is because they use sunflower oil, so that's where the fat comes from, because shrimp, it's a white lean meat, so you guys are probably like, why is there fat in there? It's oil. Moving on, we have some rice cauliflower. This has been giving me gut issues and bloating, but I will still eat it. Yeah, anyway. Rice cauliflower, I got 2 little baggies here. Nice low carb option for you who are dieting or you just don't like the taste of rice. I found a rice cauliflower and butternut squash blend. I would eat this whole bag. Like, the macros are bomb, but for 1 serving, and there's 3 in the bag, it's 4 fat, 7 carb, and 2 grams of protein. You're getting a nice variety of veggies in here and some different colors. So I'm trying to incorporate more colors. I don't really consume orange food, so butternut squash, what's up? Chicken, pre-cooked chicken. I throw this in the air fryer and it's amazing. I hate cutting chicken. It's really disgusting for me. I used to be a vegetarian, fun fact. So cutting chicken just grosses me out. But a good vegetarian option for you guys is this beefless ground beef from Trader Joe's. My girl Macy eats this a lot. And for 1 serving, which is 55 grams, it's 1 fat, 4 carb, and 9 grams of protein. And I'm trying to find the ingredients. There's kind of like a heavy amount of ingredients in here, but it looks like the main source of protein in this beefless beef is textured soy protein. So there's that. And the last thing, this is like Trader Joe's take on Halo Top or Enlightened, and that is their chocolate peanut butter light ice cream. For the whole pint, it is 12 fat, 53 carb, and 23 protein. I'm going to open this up to see what she looks like. You guys know I'm an ice cream connoisseur. It smells very peanut buttery and rich, so yeah, kind of looks like a Enlightened texture though. Okay, that is everything we got from Trader Joe's, and I might throw in a workout in this video. We'll see. If you guys enjoyed it so far, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Stay in touch with Hope and I. Opie. If you don't see Hope in the next clip, here's her again in her cute baby face.